Greetings and welcome to another edition of Odin Writes Shit. Today, as per requested, I'm doing a demonstration of the Kuretake Envelope Template that I got from JetPens a while back. I really tried very hard to keep the original crinkly packaging, but that didn't work very well. That shit was brittle as fuck, and I'm not exactly... yeah, that was long gone. But anyway, this is the Western version, which has the four corners that fold up, as opposed to the Japanese version, which they also have available, which is the kind that's rectangular and it opens on the side. So, this envelope isn't as large as you might think, so if you're using a 8.5 by 11 paper for your letters, you're probably going to have to fold it a couple of extra times in messy places. So, just forewarning with that one. But it does make really cute envelopes, especially if you have really cute paper like this. Yes, that is what I'm going to be working with today. I've made a couple of envelopes before. Eco-friendly, which I'm not sure how they argue that. I'm guessing it's because you're recycling paper or something? I don't know. It has a lovely little ruler. For reasons I'm not certain, because I don't really use it, I just use the little tracey outy bits. It's got a ruler in centimeters on that side, inches on that side. And what's really cool about this is the dimensions. You can use this side for a template for one piece of paper, your outer paper. Then you make another stencil on a smaller plain colored piece of paper, and you can make a lining on your envelope if you really feel like being really fancy. It also has this bit here, which I'm really not sure what this is for. It looks like some sort of pull tab thing. I don't know what that's for. But if anybody could clarify that, that would be totally cool. I don't know if that's supposed to be like some sort of, I don't know, seal or something, or zip code, because there's like a dash here. I'm not sure, and there's really no directions about it anyway. On the back, it gives you ideas and directions. Yeah, that must be a zip code. It's in Japanese! That is only in Japanese, so it might be just Japanese zip code. But anyway, it also gives you measurements of the envelope sizes and what they create, and the basic instructions on how to use it. So you draw it out, you cut it out, you fold it, you glue it. You send it in the mail, and they make a note, please check your postage for mailing with a local post office, because it might be different. You can make your own envelopes out of any kind of paper using this template. Paper bags, wrapping paper, and newspaper. So I guess that's where the eco-friendly thing comes alive. But anyway, without further ado, let's begin with this fancy paper here. Now, with really curly paper, I highly recommend using a weight or something to push it down. I'm going to slide my template over the top of it. I'm just going to use the tiny envelope because tiny envelopes are really cute. You can be kind of conservative with your spacing and your placement of the paper. And you kind of move it around, see what you like. So I'm just going to occupy this little bitty corner over here. And I'm gonna just trace that bitch out. Let's go. And I'm gonna trace over my finger because I don't... yeah. I am not a functional human being. Anyway. And it curls all over the place. See what I said about weights? Anyway. That is what you are left with. If you want, you can also trace lines with the ruler, which is probably what the ruler is for. So you kind of have folding lines, if you would like to do that. Totally not necessary, but I like making things a little more complicated for myself. Nope. The last one. have it. All that's left is to cut it out. I'm just gonna cut it out. Generally around the outside because this curling is really aggravating me. There we go. We just cut around the lines that we have drawn on. Try to make it the corners as neat as possible because some of them will show on your final envelope. And done. That is what we got. Now we're going to start by folding in the sides a little bit. You can get fancy and use a bone folder if you feel like it, but since I spent $14 on the template, I'm not about to spend more money. So you can either use a pen to make sharp creases, or just deal, like every other human being. After the sides, you fold up one side, the more rounded side. This side is a little flatter up here, so that'll be shown over the envelope thing. So the more round side over here is what we're going to fold up next. Okay, now you've got to fasten the bottom to the two sides. Best way to do that is with a glue stick, though you can use tape if you want to be a chump or something. But yeah, I would do very thin border on the edge of your flap and fold it upwards. And then I don't do what I just did and glue up here because that'll glue it to your paper. So yeah, avoid that top edge there, just glue right on the sides. Fold it up. You can wait for it to dry if you want, or not. Then you fold down your top section and you are ready. There is your envelope. It is very cute. You can use this with a shit ton of designs and patterns and scrapbooking paper. 25 cents for a 12 by 12 sheet of scrapbooking paper can get you probably 2 to 3 envelopes depending on what size you use. But yeah, that was the Kuretake Envelope Template. I will leave a link down below and where to purchase this on JetPens. I got mine at JetPens, about 14 bucks. Kinda pricey, but I like making fancy envelopes and stuff. So, yeah. There we go. That'll be it for this episode of Odin Writes Shit. Let me know if there are any other kinds of weird, gadgety, stationary things that I need to try out. And yeah, thanks so much for joining me. And of course, if there's anything that I need to be trying out right now, feel free to leave me a comment down below, and I will see you next time.